Breakfast is typically the first meal of a day. The word in English refers to breaking the fasting period of the prior night. There is a strong tendency for one or more typical or traditional breakfast menus to exist in most places, but the composition of this varies widely from place to place, and has varied over time, so that globally a very wide range of preparations and ingredients are now associated with breakfast. History. The Old English word for dinner, disner, means to break a fast, and was the first meal eaten in the day until its meaning shifted in the mid-13th century. It was not until the 15th century that breakfast came into use in written English to describe a morning meal, which literally means to break the fasting period of the prior night. In Old English the term was morgenmeat, meaning morning meal. Effect on health. While breakfast is commonly referred to as the most important meal of the day, some epidemiological research indicates that having breakfast high in rapidly available carbohydrates increases the risk of metabolic syndrome. Present professional opinion is largely in favor of eating breakfast, but some contest the positive implications of its most important status. The influence of breakfast on managing body weight is unclear. Africa. Breakfast in Africa varies greatly from region to region. Egypt. Most Egyptians begin the day with a light breakfast. Full medames, dish of cooked fava beans, one of Egypt's several national dishes, is typical. It is seasoned with salt and cumin, garnished with vegetable oil and optionally with tahini, chopped parsley, chopped tomato, garlic, onion, lemon juice, chili pepper, and often served topped with a boiled egg. It is scooped up and eaten with the staple whole wheat pita bread called aish masri or aish baladi, Egyptian Arabic, ish-e, Modern Standard Arabic, and usually accompanied by ta'amaya, Egyptian Arabic, timat, which is the local variant of falafel made with fava beans, fresh-cut homemade French fries, and various fresh or pickled vegetables called torshi. Several kinds of cheeses are popular, including Gebna Beta or Domiati cheese, Gebna Rumi Roman cheese, which is similar to Pecorino Romano or Manchego, and Istanbuli cheese, a brined white cheese with peppers added to the brine which makes it spicy. Fried eggs with pastirma is also common breakfast foods in Egypt. Morocco. For breakfast, many Moroccans eat bread, harsha semolina griddle cakes, or semen oiled pancakes with olive oil, tea, and different kinds of Moroccan crepes. Nigeria. Nigeria has over 250 different ethnic groups, with a corresponding variety of cuisines. For the Hausa of northern Nigeria, a typical breakfast consists of kosai cakes made from ground beans which are then fried, or funkaso wheat flour soaked for a day then fried and served with sugar. Both of these cakes can be served with porridge and sugar known as cocoa. For the southwestern Yoruba people Ile Yoruba, one of the most common breakfasts is ogi—a porridge made from corn, usually served with evaporated milk. Ogi is eaten with akaraje or moi. Both are made from ground bean paste, akara is fried in oil, and moi is wrapped in leaves or foil and then steamed. Ogi can also be steamed in leaves to harden it and eaten with akara or moi for breakfast. English tea or malta is served as a breakfast drink. Another popular option in southwest Nigeria is gari, which is eaten like a cereal. Gari, known in Brazil as farofa, is made from the root of cassava. For breakfast, it is soaked in water and sweetened with sugar. Senegal. Breakfast typically consists of café touba, spiced coffee with abundant sugar sometimes consumed with dried milk, or kinkeliba tea. Small beignets and fresh fruit, including mangoes and bananas, are often part of a simple breakfast, and are accompanied by baguette with various spreads, chocolika, a Nutella equivalent made from peanuts, butter, or processed mild cheese. Somalia. Breakfast is an important meal for Somalis, who often start the day with some style of tea. The main dish is typically a pancake-like bread, kangilo. It might also be eaten with a stew or soup, marak. Laho is a pancake-like bread originating in Somalia, Djibouti and Yemen. It is often eaten along with honey and ghee or beef jerky and washed down with a cup of tea. During lunch, laho is sometimes consumed with soup or stew. Tunisia. Lablabi is a common and popular breakfast stew. Uganda. In Uganda, most tribes have different cuisines, but the most popular breakfast dishes are porridge and kadago. Porridge is made by mixing maize flour or millet flour with water and bringing the mixture to a boil. While kadago is made from mataka, green bananas, peeled and cooked in the same pot with a sauce, beef, peanuts, beans or greens, kadago is served with tea or juice. Both dishes are popular in all regions of Uganda. Asia. Breakfasts vary widely throughout Asia. In Arab countries, breakfast is often a quick meal, consisting of bread and dairy products, with tea and sometimes jam. Flat bread with olive oil and za'atar is also popular. China. As mainland China is made up of many distinct provinces, each with their own unique cuisine, breakfast in China can vary significantly from province to province. In general, basic choices include sweet or salty pancakes, soup, deep-fried bread sticks or donuts buns mantou, porridge congee, and fried or soup-based noodles. These options are often accompanied by tea or sweetened soybean milk. However, condiments for porridge and the soup base tend to vary between provinces and regions. The types of teas that are served and spices that are used can also differ significantly between the provinces. Hong Kong. Due to its near 2 centuries history as a British colony and proximity to China's Canton region, both English and traditional Cantonese-style breakfasts are of somewhat equal popularity in Hong Kong, as well as the hybrid form of breakfast commonly offered in Cha Chaan Teng. Cha Chaan Teng breakfasts often include Hong Kong-style milk tea, pan-fried egg, bread, Cantonese noodles or Hong Kong-style macaroni and soup. Traditional Cantonese breakfast may include dim sum, which include a variety of different ingredients and are prepared in numerous different forms from delicately wrapped baby shrimp steamed dumplings to sweet water chestnut cake. Each dish is designed to be sampled and diners can go through a large selection of dim sum quickly accompanied by a generous amount of good tea. Tieguanyin is the most common accompaniment, but other teas such as pu'er and oolong are also common. Fried and rice-based noodles and cakes are also popular. In modern times, dim sum is commonly prepared and served in yum cha restaurants rather than at home because of the skill and efforts involved in the preparation. Bangladesh. The typical Bangladeshi breakfast consists of flour-based flatbreads such as chapati, roti or paratha, served with a curry. Usually the curry can be vegetable, home-fried potatoes or scrambled eggs. The breakfast varies according to location and the eater's income. In villages and rural areas, rice is mostly preferred by day laborers. In the city, sliced bread with jam or jelly is chosen due to time efficiency. In Bangladesh, tea is preferred to coffee, and is an essential part of most breakfasts. Having toasted biscuits, bread or puffed rice with tea is also very popular. India. In all, there are at least 25 types of Indian breakfasts, each consisting of a choice of over 100 different food items. Each state in India has different specialties and items for breakfast. Thus there is no single standard Indian breakfast, with items changing with regions. However, one can broadly classify breakfast varieties in India into two types, North Indian and South Indian. The eastern and western parts of India also have individual breakfast items unique to their cultures and states. A typical South Indian breakfast consists of idli, vada or dosa coupled with chutney and sambar. Many variations of these dishes exist such as rava idli, thayir vadai, yogurt vada, sambar vada and masala dosa. Other popular South Indian breakfast items are pongal, bisibelabath, sambar rice, upma, and puri. The state of Kerala has some special breakfast items such as appam, parota, puttu, idiyappam and palappam. A typical North Indian breakfast may either be a type of paratha or roti served with a vegetable curry, curd and pickles. There are several varieties of parathas available depending on the type of stuffing such as aloo paratha, paneer cottage cheese, paratha, mooli paratha, radish paratha, etc. Other popular breakfast items in the north are puri bhaji, poha and bindi bhujia. Among Bengals, roti and curry are the general variants in breakfast. The menu may also include Indian French toast, which is also known as Bombay toast, chair baha, flaked rice fried in oil with salt added to taste, and boiled eggs. In western India, a Gujarati household may serve daklas, kakras or theplas for breakfast, the most popular of which is methi thepla. In Mangalore the breakfast dish undis may be served. In Maharashtra, the typical breakfast nashta consists of kandi pohe, upma, ukhad, and thalapith. Sometimes chapati bhaji or a chapati roll with tea becomes breakfast. Iran. Breakfast in Iran generally consists of different kinds of flatbread such as barbari, taftoon, sangak, lavash, white cheese, butter, jam and marmalade maraba, honey, clotted cream sar sheer, nuts and fresh, dried fruits, and black tea or coffee. Frequently breakfast can be as simple as butter and jam on bread with tea. Iranians prefer to drink their hot black tea with sugar. Traditional cooked dishes for breakfast include halim, wheat and chicken, lamb, turkey porridge eaten with cinnamon or kale patch, sheep's feet, stomach and other offal, adasa, green lentil soup, fried, boiled, soft-boiled eggs, omelette, eggs cooked in tomato sauce. Topic: Israel. The Israeli breakfast is a mix of culinary influences from Eastern Europe, agrarian yishuv culture, North African cuisine and Levantine cuisine. It usually consists of a range of cheeses along with sliced vegetables, scrambled eggs or another kind of fried egg, and bread, served with spreads like butter, jam or honey. The most commonly used vegetables are cucumbers, tomatoes, and red bell peppers, carrots, onions and radishes may also be included. Cheeses include, at the very least, cottage cheese, quark or fromage blanc, and a local variety of Edam yellow cheese, and often zafatit and labna too. Side dishes including pickled olives and herring may also be served. Typical Middle Eastern mezz such as Israeli salad, hummus, tahina and baba ganoush, as well as shakshoka and a variety of salads may be served. The meal is most often accompanied by coffee, tea and orange juice. A typical Israeli meal could be either dairy or meat-based, but not both. Only certain types of meat are considered kosher. Israeli hotels usually present this type of breakfast as a buffet. Restaurants may prefer a pre-set, Israeli breakfast menu item. Japan. Breakfast in modern Japanese households comes in two major variations, Japanese style and Western style. Japanese-style breakfasts are eaten widely in Japan, but often only on weekends and non-working days. Younger Japanese couples may prefer Western-style breakfasts because they are generally less time-consuming to prepare. The standard Japanese breakfast consists of steamed white rice, a bowl of miso soup, and Japanese-styled pickles like takuan or umeboshi. A raw egg and nori are often served. The raw egg is beaten in a small bowl and poured on the hot rice to make golden-colored tamago cake gohan, whilst the nori, sheets of dried seaweed, is used to wrap rice. Grilled fish and Japanese green tea are often served as well. Western-style breakfasts in Japanese households are similar to those in the United States. Japanese children often eat corn flakes and drink milk, hot chocolate or fruit juice. Japanese adults, especially younger ones, tend to have toast with butter or jam, eggs, and slices of vegetables. They often drink coffee or orange juice. Traditional Japanese inns like ryokan serve complete traditional breakfast. Western-style hotels and restaurants in Japan generally offer a mix of the Western and Japanese styles. Korea. Traditionally, Korean breakfasts consist mainly of rice and soup dishes. These can include small amounts of fish or beef, and some form of broth, stew or porridge. Like all Korean meals, breakfast is usually served with banchan, or side dishes consisting of kimchi, gyeranjjim steamed eggs and tofu. Myanmar. In Burma the traditional breakfast is ht amin ja, fried rice with boiled peas and yei enway jan green tea, especially among the poor. Glutinous rice or khao nyan is steamed and wrapped in banana leaf, often served with peas as khao nyan bong with a sprinkle of crushed and salted toasted sesame. Equally popular is the purple variety of rice known as na chek, which is cooked the same way and called na chek pong. See daman is sticky rice cooked with turmeric and onions in peanut oil, which is served with crushed and salted toasted sesame and crisp fried onions. Assorted fritters such as baya ja are often served as a complement. Naan bya or naan, Indian-style flatbreads, again with pay bayuk or simply buttered, is served with Indian tea or coffee. It goes well with shake soup, mutton soup. Fried chapati, blistered like naan bya but crispy, with pay bayuk and crispy fried onions is a popular alternative. Htat ta ya, lit. 100 layers, is flaky multi-layered fried paratha served with either pay bayuk or a sprinkle of sugar. Eeja gui, Chinese-style fried breadsticks or youtiao with Indian tea or coffee is another favorite. Mohinga, perhaps the most popular of all, now available as an all-day breakfast in many towns and cities, is rice vermicelli in fish broth kept on the boil with chickpea flour or crushed toasted rice, lemon grass, sliced banana stem, onions, garlic, ginger, pepper and fish paste and served with crispy fried onions, crushed dried chili, coriander, fish sauce and lime. Add fritters such as split chickpea peijan ja, urad dal baya ja or gourd bu ja, boiled egg and fried fish cake na hpei ja. Philippines. A traditional Filipino breakfast might include pandesal, small bread rolls, kesong puti, white cheese, champorado, chocolate rice porridge, sinangag, garlic fried rice, and meat such as tapa, longanisa, tocino, carne norte, corned beef, or fish such as daing na bangus, salted and dried milkfish, or itlog na pula, salted duck eggs. Coffee is also commonly served, particularly kapung barako, a variety of coffee produced in the mountains of Batangas noted for having a strong flavor. Certain portmanteaus in Filipino have come into use to describe popular combinations of items in a Filipino breakfast. One is tapsi, an order of tapa and sinangag. Other examples include variations using a silog suffix, usually some kind of meat served with sinangag and itlog egg. The three most commonly seen silogs are tapsilog having tapa as the meat portion, tosilog having tocino as the meat portion, and longsilog having longanisa as the meat portion. Other silogs include hot silog with a hot dog, bangsilog with bangus milkfish, dongsilog with danggit rabbitfish, spamsilog with spam, adosilog with adobo, chosilog with chorizo, chiksilog with chicken, cornsilog with corned beef, and litsilog with lechon, litson. Pankaplog is slang for a breakfast consisting of pandesal, kape coffee, and itlog egg. An establishment that specializes in such meals is called a tapsahan or tapsalugan. Singapore. A traditional Singaporean breakfast contains kaya toast, coconut milk jam with bread, half-boiled eggs and kopi. Locals usually dip the toast into the eggs mixed with soya sauce and pepper. Turkey. In Turkish cuisine, a typical breakfast consists of bread, cheese, beyaz peynir, kasır etc., butter, olives, eggs, tomatoes, cucumbers, jam, honey, and kaymak. Sucuk, spicy Turkish sausage, pastirma, börek, simit, pogaça and soups are eaten as a morning meal in Turkey. A common Turkish specialty for breakfast is called menemen, which is prepared with tomatoes, green peppers, onion, olive oil and eggs. Various soups are also very common and traditional for Turkish breakfast, mainly chicken broth, lentil soup, and a national delicacy, tarhana soup, Turkish cereal food consisting of flour, yogurt and vegetables fermented then dried. It is consumed as a soup by mixing it with stock or water, are most well-known soups. Tripe soup, trotter soup, sheep's head soup are also traditionally very common all over Turkey for breakfast. The Turkish word for breakfast, kahvaltı, means before coffee. Kahve, coffee, alti, under, but since after the First World War, during which the Ottoman Empire lost its coffee-producing territories, tea has displaced coffee as the everyday hot drink in Turkey. In Sirkeci district of Istanbul, pita is a popular morning meal. Australia, Oceania. Australia. Prior to the Second World War and the widespread adoption of household refrigerators, the traditional Australian breakfast consisted of grilled steaks and fried eggs, mainly because of the ready availability of beefsteak during that period. Although this is still eaten in the bush, very few urban Australians today would recall this breakfast format. The majority of urban Australians eat commercially prepared cereal with pasteurised milk or yogurt and toast with preserves such as marmalade or Vegemite for breakfast. Two of the most common cereals are cornflakes and a type of biscuit made from compressed toasted flakes of wheat, called Wheat Bix. Fruit is also common at breakfast, either on the cereal or eaten separately. While not unusual, a cooked breakfast is more likely to be eaten on weekends or on special occasions either at home or at a café. A cooked breakfast can include sausage, bacon, breakfast steaks, mushrooms, tomato, hash browns and pancakes, similar to both the British and American cooked breakfast. Breakfast habits differ more between age groups or families than between cities. Fiji. In ethnically Fijian villages, breakfast may be tea served with milk and sugar, and food made out of flour, tovoi or babakau, a type of fried dough, pancakes, bread or biscuits with butter. Sometimes a starch, such as cassava, taro in coconut milk, or rice, is served instead. Leftover fish or meat from the previous night's meal may be served as well. Tea made from lemon leaves called dronimoli and fruits such as pineapple, banana, papaya, plantain, and watermelon are also occasionally served. In urban households, tea and cereals are often consumed. Breakfast foods eaten by Fiji Indians often include a vegetable curry with roti and sometimes differ from the above. Fijians living in Rotuma sometimes eat nuqa fish in tarataro, fermented coconut yogurt, with fresh tropical fruits. New Zealand. Breakfast in New Zealand is very similar to the Australian breakfast. The range of processed breakfast cereals is vast and children are more likely to eat those that contain added sugar. New Zealanders, particularly in winter, are likely to eat a hot oat cereal called porridge. Porridge is typically served with milk, sugar, fruit or yogurt. Sliced bread which has been toasted and topped with preserves or spreads is a common alternative breakfast. Eating breakfast at a restaurant was unheard of until the 1990s, however cafes which serve breakfast until midday or all day are now common. The big breakfast is the main item at cafes, which is similar to the British cooked breakfast, except that it seldom includes black pudding. Other common menu items are, eggs done how you like, eggs benedict, beans on toast, pancakes, cereal and yogurt, and smoothies. Breakfast nearly always includes coffee, tea or both, with children drinking milk either on their cereal, in a glass or hot Milo. Recent concern has been raised about the cost of milk and some families being unable to afford it. New Zealand chains of the fast food franchise McDonald's offer a Kiwi Big Breakfast, which includes 2 sausages, hash brown, scrambled eggs, toasted muffin, and choice of a small filter coffee, hot chocolate, or tea. Some NGOs and charities, such as the New Zealand Red Cross, provide breakfast to underclass primary school children. Survey results released in 2013 claim that nearly half of all New Zealanders skip breakfast at least once a week, with almost a third of those skipping breakfast up to 3 times a week. Europe. According to Merriam-Webster, a continental breakfast usually includes coffee, jam, fruit, and baked goods such as bread and pastries, items chosen because they are shelf-stable, and can be served in portion sizes that are appropriate for large groups of people. The term originated in Britain in the mid-19th century, first used in 1896 public hygiene book The Sanitarian, in which «continent» refers to the countries of mainland Europe, though the idea had been around for a few decades as American hotels endeavored to appeal to the changing tastes of the emerging middle class and European travelers visiting America. The term refers to the type of breakfast found in places such as France and the Mediterranean, which is lighter and more delicate than the typical full English breakfast, which tends to consist of a large plate of eggs, bacon, sausage, toast, beans, and roasted mushrooms and tomatoes, and American breakfasts featuring eggs, breakfast meats, pancakes, potatoes, and toast. Continental breakfasts are also more cost-effective for the establishments serving them, because they require less staff to prepare them. In Southeast Europe, in countries such as Bulgaria, Bosnia, Montenegro, Macedonia, and parts of Croatia, breakfast usually consists of various kinds of savory or sweet pastry, with cheese, meat, or jam filling. The most typical breakfast consists of 2 slices of börek and a glass of yogurt. Breakfast also often consists of open sandwiches. The sandwich is buttered with margarine, with toppings such as prosciutto and yellow cheese. Albania. In Albania, the breakfast often consists of a scone, milk, tea, eggs, jam, or cheese. Meat is not preferred during the breakfast, and it is usually substituted for seafood such as canned sardines or tuna, which is typically served with condiments such as mustard or mayonnaise. Whole-grain cereals and pastries are mostly consumed by children. Croatia. In Croatia, the base is a continental breakfast with a variety of pastries with or without fillings, marmalade, chocolate, cheese, ham, nuts, poppy, and fermented milk products, yogurt, soured milk, soured cream. Cold cuts, such as prosciutto, ham, salami, kulen, bacon, and various cheeses, are also favored. Fried eggs or omelette and Vienna sausage with mayonnaise, mustard or ajvar are very often consumed. In continental parts, Sir Ivrhnje cottage cheese with soured cream and some spices is traditional. Coffee is much preferred over tea, mostly herbal tea. Denmark. A typical breakfast in Denmark consists of slices of rye bread rugbrød with yellow cheese, a soft boiled egg, or more rarely, ham, salami or liver spread leverpostej, or it may consist of breakfast cereals such as oatmeal, corn flakes, yogurt being popular options. White bread or bread rolls rundstykker with yellow cheese and different kinds of jams, usually made from berries or citrus fruits, and other toppings, accompanied by coffee, or tea. Weekends or festive occasions may call for Danish pastries wienerbrød, chocolate, or a bitters, such as gammel dansk. Finland. Breakfast usually consists of coffee or tea with open sandwiches. The sandwich is often buttered with margarine, with toppings such as hard cheese or cold cuts. Finns usually do not have sweets on their breads such as jam, or chocolate. Sour milk products such as yogurt or viili are also common breakfast foods, usually served in a bowl with cereals such as corn flakes, muesli, and sometimes with sugar, fruit or jam. Oatmeal or mixed grain porridge may also be served, usually topped with butter. France. In France, a typical domestic breakfast consists of a cup of coffee, often café au lait, or hot chocolate, sometimes accompanied by a glass of orange or grapefruit juice. The main food consists of sweet products such as tartines, slices of baguette or other breads spread with butter, jam or chocolate paste, sometimes dunked in the hot drink. Brioches and other pastries such as croissants, pains au chocolat chocolatine, and pains aux raisins are also traditional, but more of a weekend special treat. Other products such as breakfast cereals, fruit compote, fromage blanc, and yogurt are becoming increasingly common as part of the meal. A traditional French breakfast does not include any savory product, but breakfast buffets in hotels often include ham, cheese and eggs. Germany and Austria. The typical German breakfast consists of bread or bread rolls, butter, jam, ham, cheeses, meat spreads, cold cuts, hard or soft boiled eggs and coffee or tea. Cereals have become popular, and regional variation is significant. Yogurt, granola and fruit fresh or stewed may appear, as well as eggs cooked to order usually at smaller hotels or bed and breakfasts. A second breakfast is traditional in parts of Germany, notably Bavaria where it is called Brotzeit, literally, bread time. Greece. Home breakfasts in Greece include bread with butter, honey or marmalade with coffee or milk. Breakfast cereals are also eaten. Children also eat Nutella-type cream on bread. No breakfast at all is common. Various kinds of savory pastry tyropita, spanakopita, and bougitsa are also eaten for breakfast, also by those eating out, usually accompanied with Greek coffee or frappé coffee. Traditional Greek breakfast hot milk, fresh bread, butter and honey, or yogurt was also available in special milk shops in Greek galactopoleia. Milk shops were phased out between 1970 and 1990. There are very few left, one is in Athens and some in small towns. Hungary. In Hungary people usually have a large breakfast. Hungarian breakfast generally is an open sandwich with fresh bread or a toast, butter, cheese or different cream cheeses, Turo cheese or Korozet Liptauer cheese spread, cold cuts such as ham, liver pâté called mikarem or kanomahas, bacon, salami, beef tongue, mortadella, disnausat head cheese, different Hungarian sausages or kolbász. Even eggs fried, scrambled or boiled, French toast called bundas kenyar and vegetables like peppers, bell peppers, tomatoes, radish, scallion and cucumber are part of the Hungarian breakfast. Sometimes breakfast is a cup of milk, tea or coffee with pastries, bread rolls or crescent-shaped bread kifli, toast, pastries with different fillings sweet and salty as well, butter, jam or honey and a bun or a strudel or cereal like muesli, yogurt, kefir and perhaps fruit. Italy. The traditional breakfast in Italy simply consists of a café latte, hot coffee with milk with bread or rolls, butter and jam, known as prima colazione or just colazione. Fette biscottate, a cookie-like hard bread often eaten with hazelnut chocolate spread or butter and jam, and biscotti cookies are commonly eaten. Hot coffee may be sometimes replaced by hot tea, depending on personal taste. Children often drink hot chocolate, plain milk, hot milk with barley coffee, or hot milk with very little coffee. Cereals, yogurt and fruit juices are also common. If breakfast is eaten in a bar coffee shop, it is composed of cappuccino and cornetto frothed hot milk with coffee, and a pastry. It is not uncommon for Italians to have a quick breakfast snack during the morning. Latvia. Typical Latvian breakfast usually consists of open sandwiches with toppings made of vegetables, fish, eggs or cheese. Just like Finland, it is often buttered with margarine. Curd mixed with vegetables and salt as well as other sour milk products are very popular as well. Very often light oat porridge is eaten too. In general light, sour and salty tasting food is common for morning meal. Latvians usually drink coffee for breakfast. Malta. On the island of Malta, breakfast integrates both British and continental elements. Usually the Maltese start their day with a bowl of cereal mixed with milk, sometimes with a cup of coffee or tea. Marmalade, jams or even chocolate spreads are also common on bread or toast. Today cereal bars are also becoming a common type of breakfast on the island. The traditional English breakfast of eggs, sausages and fried bacon was also popular among the Maltese, especially on Sundays, due to the strong British influence on the island, but this has diminished almost completely, as locals have rediscovered a more Mediterranean and continental diet over the recent years. Hotels usually serve both a continental as well as a full English breakfast. Prayers are often said before breakfast in order to bless the meal. Netherlands and Belgium. For breakfast, Dutch and Belgians typically eat sliced bread with butter or margarine and various choices of toppings, dairy products, numerous variations of cheese, a variety of cured and sliced meats, or sweet or semi-sweet products such as jam, syrup from sugar beets or fruit, honey, kokosbrood, a coconut product that is served thinly sliced like sliced cheese, or peanut butter. Another type of sweet toppings are the chocolate toppings. The Dutch have chocolate toppings in all variations: hagelslag, chocolate sprinkles, chocoladevlakken, chocolate flakes, both typically Dutch, and chocoladepasta, chocolate spread. Tea, druppelater coffee, milk, and juice are the most popular breakfast beverages. Breakfast may also include raisin bread and fried or boiled eggs. On special occasions, such as Easter, Christmas, Mother's Day etc., breakfast is usually the same, but with a wider range of choices, i.e. premium cheeses, special ham, hot buns, croissants etc. A 2012 opinion poll concluded that the Dutch believe that breakfast should be a more important meal than it is and that more time should be spent on it. Almost 3/4 of those polled ate their sandwiches in less than 15 minutes, and blame for an all-too-quick breakfast was placed on fast breakfast products. A perfect weekend breakfast for the Dutch contained coffee or tea, fresh baked bread rolls and croissants, and a boiled egg. The poll also concluded that men are more interested than women in having breakfast with their partner. Norway. 80% of Norwegians eat breakfast frokost daily, mostly at home. The most common breakfast is open sandwiches smørbrød, often whole wheat bread, with cheese, often Jarlsberg, Norvegia or Brunost, cold cuts, leverpostej, jam etc. Common drinks are water, various types of coffee such as French press, café latte or espresso, milk and juice. Another common breakfast is breakfast cereals like corn flakes eaten with milk, kulturmelk or yogurt. Whole grain porridges with regular milk or butter are also eaten by some. More ample breakfasts may include fish, a diverse array of cheese, eggs, bacon, breads, and hot and cold cereals eaten in various combinations. Pastries such as croissants or pain au chocolat have become increasingly common since the 1990s. Poland. The traditional Polish breakfast is a large spread with a variety of sides eaten with bread or toast. Sides include various cold cuts, meat spreads, the Polish sausage kielbasa, tomatoes, Swiss cheese, and sliced pickles. Tworog, a Polish cheese, is the breakfast classic and comes in many forms. Tworog can be eaten plain, with salt, sugar, or honey, or it can be mixed with chives into a cream cheese-like spread. Eggs are served often as the main breakfast item, mostly soft-boiled or scrambled. For a quick winter breakfast, hot oatmeal, to which cocoa is sometimes added, is often served. Jam spreads are popular for a quick breakfast, including plum, raspberry, and black or red currant spreads. Breakfast drinks include coffee, milk, hot cocoa, or tea. Traditionally, the Poles avoid heavy cooked foods for breakfast. For the most part, one will not see fried meats or potatoes in a classic Polish breakfast. Emphasis is placed on a large variety of foods to satisfy everyone at the breakfast table. Romania. The traditional Romanian breakfast is milk, tea or coffee alongside toasted bread with butter or margarine and on top of it, honey or fruit jams or preserves. Sometimes the buttered bread is served savory instead of sweet, in which case the Romanians add cured meats, salami or cheese. Another option is to spread on a slice of bread some liver pâté. In recent years, Romanians have also started to serve cereal with dried fruits and milk instead of the traditional breakfast, though that is not yet very widespread. According to a 2014 study, 35% of Romanians eat cooked dishes such as omelette or fried eggs and 15% eat sandwiches. Most people drink coffee and 67% serve Turkish coffee made in an Ebook, though more and more people are starting to use drip or filter coffee. While crepes served with fruit preserves, jams or cheese have traditionally been served as desserts, in the recent years more Romanians have started to have them as breakfast during weekends. Russia. Traditional Russian breakfast are concentrated on kashas, or porridges, the most important staple in Russian nutritional culture, with buckwheat and oat, as well as semolina, serving as the three most important bases of such dishes, usually cooked on water or milk, as well as consumed with or without milk. Breakfast foods also include pancakes or oladushki. Oladushki are made from flour and rise on yeast. Blini, or crepes, are also popular for breakfast and are also made with flour, but without the yeast. Serniki is a cheese form of pancake. Serniki are made of tvorog quark cheese, which can be eaten separately with honey for breakfast. Also, a popular dish is buterbrod, open sandwiches with cold cuts and cheeses. Serbia. In Serbia, breakfast may include eggs in different forms, e.g. omelette with bacon, onion and feta cheese, canned fish or open sandwiches with prosciutto or ham, feta cheese and salad, e.g. pickles. Different types of pies and pastry with various filings, e.g. proja, gibanica, barik, are also served as the main dish. Yogurt and coffee are preferred breakfast drinks. Spain. In central Spain there is a special breakfast known as chocolate con churros, hot chocolate with Spanish-style fritters, which are extruded sticks of donut-like dough with a star-shaped profile covered in sugar. The chocolate drink is made very thick and sweet. In Madrid, churros are somewhat smaller and shaped like a charity ribbon. This meal is normally served in cafeterias, but it is not a regular or usual breakfast at Madrid homes. The usual one is the same as in the rest of Spain: coffee with milk or cola sao, orange juice, biscuits or toasts, with butter and jam. In the north, east and west it is more common to have a cup of coffee, usually with milk, or cola sao, and a toast with a choice of olive oil and salt, tomato and olive oil, butter, jam, pâté, jam and serrano cured ham, and other options like sobrasada, a raw cured spiced sausage that is easy to spread, and in Andalusia, pringa. Freshly squeezed orange juice is widely available in most places as an alternative for coffee. The breakfast is not often larger than these two items, because usually in late morning there is a break known as almuerzo when there is a snack. Sometimes, toast is replaced with galetas, a type of cookie made with flour, sugar, oil and vanilla flavor, magdalenas, a Spanish version of the French madeleine made with oil instead of butter, or buns. Sweden. Breakfast in Sweden is usually an open sandwich of soft bread or crisp bread, cold cuts, smörgåskaviar, cheese, cottage cheese, cream cheese, eggs, scrambled or boiled, pâté leverpaste with pickled cucumber, tomatoes or cucumber, or a toast with marmalade or maybe honey, juices, coffee, hot chocolate or tea. Breakfast cereals or muesli with milk, yogurt or filmjölk, currants and fruits are popular, or warm whole grain porridge with milk and jam, for example lingonberry jam. Bilberry soup and rose hip soup are also possible breakfast alternatives. Switzerland. Swiss breakfasts are often similar to those eaten in neighboring countries. Traditionally, Zoff or Zupfa is eaten on Sunday mornings and New Year's Day. A notable breakfast food of Swiss origin, now found throughout Europe, is muesli, Bircher Muesli in Swiss German, introduced in 1900 by Maximilian Bircher Benner for patients in his hospital. United Kingdom and Ireland. In the contemporary UK and Ireland, a weekday breakfast may involve a cereal dish, such as muesli, porridge or cereal, or toast or simply bread spread with jam or marmalade. Tea and coffee remain equally popular accompaniments. Marmalade, originally a Portuguese confection, had been a popular British spread to consume in the evening, before the Scots moved it to the breakfast table in the 18th century. It is however becoming very common to skip breakfast entirely or take coffee or pastries on the morning commute. Portable quick snacks such as granola bars, ready-cut fruit and warm takeaway foods are becoming increasingly commonly consumed away from home and are sold at commuting points and newsagents and local shops in all urban areas. The traditional breakfast most associated with Britain and Ireland remains, however, the full breakfast of eggs fried, scrambled, or poached with bacon and sausages, usually with mushrooms, tomatoes, baked beans, fried bread, black pudding or white pudding and toast. Dating from a time when hard labor was more common, calorie intakes were necessarily higher, and servant labor was more available, it is nowadays regarded as a meal for the weekend or holidays when time is available for preparation, prepared by parents to welcome children, or as a special occasion such as a birthday or anniversary, or following a night of drinking. A healthy and nutritious version consists of grilling the protein and using poached, rather than fried, eggs, and variations based on one egg, one protein and toast abound. It remains by far the most common choice on brunch menus and breakfast cafes across the region. The full Scottish breakfast tends to omit pork sausages and have beef sausages or lamb haggis instead. At its most extensive it consists of eggs, square sausage, fried dumpling, potato scone, tomato, mushrooms, bacon beef links and fried bread. Originating in the British Isles during the Victorian era, the full breakfast is among the most internationally recognised British dishes. Another traditional British breakfast consists of porridge. Although now associated with Scotland, it has been consumed across Britain as a staple food since at least the Middle Ages. The breakfast cereal Scots porridge oats was produced in Glasgow in 1880. Before the arrival of American-style breakfast cereals in the early 20th century, dried bread soaked in hot milk or tea and porridge boiled oats was the common daily breakfast, while leftover vegetables often, cabbage and potatoes not eaten the night before were often served re-fried becoming bubble and squeak. In Ireland the dish is known as colcannon. Traditionally, breakfast would be served with a small amount of fruit, such as a slice of orange, believed to prevent the onset of scurvy. Also traditional, but now less popular breakfasts included fish in the form of kippers smoked herring with poached egg and toast, and kedgeree a Scoto-Indian smoked haddock, egg and rice dish originating in colonial India. Most British breakfasts are consumed with tea, coffee or fruit juice. In Old English, breakfast was known as morganmeat, meaning morning meal. A continental breakfast in UK and Irish hotels normally consists of baked goods, fresh bread, toast, pastries such as croissants or pain au chocolat etc., slices of cheese and cold meat, cereal, yogurts, fruit and drinks like coffee, tea or fruit juices. Although this is the traditional breakfast in parts of continental Europe, elsewhere these breakfasts are common only in the hospitality sector, particularly in economy and limited service hotels with no restaurant, as they require little preparation. North America. As with other continents around the world, breakfasts in North America vary widely from country to country. Canada. Breakfast in Canada is similar to that of the U.S. Traditional breakfast foods include pork sausages or bacon, fried potatoes, eggs, toast, cereals, pancakes or French toast and maple syrup, or hot oatmeal. Coffee and tea are both widely consumed in Canada during breakfast. Costa Rica. In Costa Rica the most common breakfast is called gallo pinto, which basically is made up of rice and beans red or black previously cooked. sautéed in a pan with chili, onions, cilantro, an herb typical to the region, and bean stock for color. It is accompanied with fried egg, cheese and fried plantain or cooking plantain. Black coffee as well as with milk are traditional drinks. As this is the most common breakfast of the country, in Limón province they prepare gallo pinto with coconut milk instead. Another popular breakfast food is the correadas, which are basically savory sweet corn pancakes. They are usually accompanied with cheese or a type of sour cream called natilla. Cuba. Breakfast in urban areas traditionally consists of café con leche that is sweetened and includes a pinch of salt. Toasted buttered Cuban bread, cut into lengths, is dunked in the coffee. In rural Cuba, farmers eat roasted pork, beans and white rice, café con leche and cuajada sweetened with caramel. Dominican Republic. In the Dominican Republic, breakfast varies depending on the region. In the interior of the island it is accustomed to have breakfast with a side of vegetables, the green plantain or cooking plantain being the most popular. It is served boiled or mashed known as mango. In the capital, breakfast is more light. It includes coffee with milk or hot chocolate, along with bread, butter and cheese. Normally accompanied by orange juice and other juices of fruits typical to the region. Milk punch, milk, egg, nutmeg and malt, boiled eggs with harina de negrito or some other type of cornstarch. Traditional breakfast bread is a water-based bread. Guatemala. In Guatemala, breakfast consists of 1 or 2 eggs either fried, scrambled or boiled accompanied by baked, fried beans with coffee. With this comes fresh cream, fresh cheese and fried plantains or cooking plantain. It is common to add hot sauce made out of chiltepes, a type of pepper. They are prepared raw or boiled, then they are ground with some vinegar, chopped onions and chopped cilantro to make the hot sauce. A traditional egg dish prepared with both green and red sauces is called huevos divorciados. In the eastern part of the country, specifically in Zacapa, you can find huevos a caballo, or eggs on a horse, which is basically 2 fried eggs over roasted steak. Other types of breakfast include milk cereals. The most common drinks are orange juice or other fruits, milk, atol, a milk pudding with chocolate, and cornstarch. The coffee is normally served with sweet bread also called pan de manteca or butter bread. Honduras. In Honduras it is typical to start the day with homemade bread, with coffee or a glass of milk. Then, a plate of food with beans, alongside eggs that can be scrambled or sunny side up, slivers of fried plantain or cooking plantain, corn, tortillas, cheese and butter. Versions of egg preparation vary. Estrellados, which consists of just cracking the shell, in torta, or omelette, beaten with some salt, scrambled or boiled. Another typical breakfast are the baleadas and tortillas with cheese, sometimes they are fried together with cheese in between. In the Garifuna culture, coffee is accompanied by minimo bread, banana bread or coconut bread. Jamaica. A Jamaican breakfast includes ackee and saltfish, seasoned callaloo, boiled green bananas, and fried dumplings. Mexico. A traditional Mexican breakfast consists of eggs prepared in different ways like huevos rancheros, accompanied by beans with chili and tortillas. Also very traditional are chilaquiles, pieces of corn tortilla with a cheese and chili sauce, and entomatadas, a variation of the spicy enchiladas. Nicaragua. In Nicaragua the typical breakfast consists of gallo pinto, national dish made out of red beans and rice, eggs, cheese, corn tortillas and sweet plantains. Meals are normally accompanied by different juices and coffee. On Sundays, nacatamalas are the traditional breakfast. These consist of a mass of corn with rice, potatoes, pork or chicken and sliced onions wrapped in plantain leaves and is usually accompanied by cacao as a drink. Panama. In Panama, breakfast is a heavy meal, especially in the interior of the country where hard labor requires it. It always includes black coffee tinto or with milk called pintado with any of these sides, corn tortillas, traditional white cheese or queso del país, another type of tortillas or torrejas, made of wheat flour known as hojalders. Another traditional breakfast side is bollo, made out of either corn, white corn, or coconut that is wrapped in corn leaves, and preñado, meaning with child, that means it's filled with some type of meat. As protein, a large serving of beef liver with onion, scrambled or fried eggs, beef stew or tasajo, a type of beef jerky, pork rinds and different kinds of sausages like chorizo or morcilla are the most popular. These are also accompanied by slices of green plantain or cooking plantain, patacones, double-fried plantain, caramaniolas yuca filled with meat, as well as different bread pastries both savory and sweet. These large breakfasts are normally reserved for special occasions while everyday breakfasts consist of more traditional food from the West like toast, ham, cheese, jam etc. It is important to mention that the prolonged U.S. presence has also influenced urban areas of Panama by introducing meals like cereal with milk as well as pancakes with syrup as traditional breakfast meals. United States. The average starting time for breakfasts in the United States has been found to be 8:12 a.m., and varies from 8:08 a.m. in the South to 8:17 a.m. in the West. Breakfast often consists of a combination of hot or cold cereals, eggs, breakfast meats, and breakfast quick breads such as pancakes, waffles, or biscuits. Variants of the full breakfast and continental breakfast are also common. In the southeastern United States, grits, and biscuits and gravy are popularly eaten at breakfast. In many regions around the country, bagels are a common breakfast item, and are often served sliced in half, toasted, and spread with butter or cream cheese or other toppings. Another popular breakfast item in the United States are donuts, which are often consumed exclusive of other breakfast foods. Coffee is a common beverage, as is tea, and orange juice, tomato juice, and other fruit juices are consumed by people of all ages. In the United States, 65% of coffee is drunk during breakfast hours. Milk is also widely consumed, drunk either plain or prepared with various flavorings, such as chocolate or strawberry. Across the country, breakfast sandwiches are a common choice for the first meal of the day. A typical sandwich is composed of egg, cheese, and cooked breakfast meat such as bacon or sausage, on a roll, although regional varietals are common. In New Jersey, bacon is often swapped out of the breakfast sandwich and replaced with a processed meat called pork roll, also known as Taylor ham. Other areas alter the breakfast sandwich medium with regional favorites. In New York, bagels are popular, and in the South, biscuits. A variation is the breakfast burrito, which originates from Southwestern and Tex-Mex cuisines. South America. Argentina. In Argentina, breakfast is simple, tostadas or medialunas, usually served with coffee and orange juice. Brazil. Breakfast in Brazil tends to be lighter as Brazilians consider lunch to be a more important meal. It is called café da manhã in Portuguese, which translates to morning coffee, and consists of a combination of bread, fruits, cheese, cereal, pão de queijo, cakes, coffee, milk, and fruit juice. Regional differences also exist. Gallery. See also: Breakfast portal, Notes